We are live. What up, everybody?
Yo,
What up?
Got the RWO crew in there. Got a couple. Well, one's gonna be late. One's not here. It seems like tonight. So,
5-man crew for right now.
5-man crew. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying their Thursday night.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you guys? Looks like Nick's got a new PC down there. He's shining.
Yeah.
Having issues with it.
Having little issues here and there, but he's
technical
learning.
difficulties.
He's learning his PC right now. Is what he's doing,
I'm a
guys.
technical guy. I'm a technical difficulty kind of guy. If it has to do with technology, I'm not the big person to fuck with.
What's up, Boza?
Hey, what up, Bosa?
What's up, Aaron?
Throwing everybody up.
What up, Brave?
What's up, Brave?
Brave.
Will, what's good? What's good?
Will?
What up, Will?
Ryan,
Shout out,
Moore
man.
Valley. What up, Ryan?
What
Ryan?
up, Brian?
Got Ken. He'll be on
Yep.
this double dipper right here.
Yeah.
Hey, double dipping.
Oh,
Brother
boy.
Bosa, what's up?
Boy. Bosa. Boom. So what's going on with everybody? Any new things going on? Any fun shit going on? What's going on?
Shit. I'm getting ready to start breeding here pretty soon. Get some breedings finally going. Got a snake coming in. Well, it's supposed to be in next week, this coming week, but that's not going to happen. The weather down there is too cold, freezing like 15 degrees, 8 degrees. So got to wait on that. Got a couple females I'm looking at getting. And going to do some rearranging in the reptile room a little bit. Got to do a little bit of cleanup, but kind of change some stuff around, get a fish tank pulled out of there, get some more stuff set up. Got to get another rack. So pretty much about it, I guess.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I gotta go in there and start. I gotta start moving snakes around because I had them all kind of adjusted by weight and this here, and now I kind of need to move more shit here and some here.
Yeah.
I did that the other day. I was like, yeah, this is kind of out of whack on my feeding now. I need to change it around.
Yeah.
It kind of gets frustrating when you're throwing like this size rat over here and this side. And I'm like, I got a bin only for this. Like, why is this like this right now? It wasn't like this before.
I got my females organized by who's the biggest, and then it goes down to the smallest. That helps me stay with what they get for food. So
That's kind of how it was for me before, but now I've added some snakes, and then some like have like their growth spurts a little bit more than others. So I'm like, all right, this needs to be changed a little bit. So
Yeah, for sure.
I got all my females on one rack and all the males on the other rack.
Yep. That's kind of how mine is. On one side of the room are my males, on one side is my females. Kind of in between them are all my like juveniles and shit. My little hatchling.
I got my males. All my males are in small bins, 1030s. They don't want to put them in a big bin, and then they want to eat. Kept them in a small bin.
Yep. If you put them in a big bin, what I do is I throw a hide in there with them. They normally tend to be fine. They just like the hide, you know.
Yep. I'm gonna start doing some pairings too, so I gotta kind of went slow on it because I still have so many babies.
Actually, I'll leave that up.
Oh, baby, you're a
What
big
up,
baby.
Blakers?
What's up?
What's up, Lakers?
Oh,
Man.
I definitely can't wait for next year though. A lot of the ones like I kind of want to pair some, but I'm not gonna pair just a pair. So
Right.
I'll sit back and kind of wait and just be patient with my project. So it's kind of what I'm doing right now. I've got some that I'm gonna pair again that I think of, like especially remember last what was it, probably like 9 to 10 months ago, I was pairing the damn black pastel to the calico albinos. They're both albinos, so I was trying to get black pastel calico albino. Well, she got really huge. I thought she was gonna freaking lay, and then I think she absorbed on me. So I'm gonna try it all over again with her. But besides that, I don't think I'm going to do too much more. I have a couple in there that I might pair, but like I said, I'm not going to do it just to do it. When I got other projects, I really want to go that route in. I'm just waiting on a male or wait on a female. You know, a lot of it I'm waiting on males. So
yeah, exactly. I'm doing the same thing too. Like I got a couple like that I'm getting ready to breed soon, but then I got a couple that I want to get in, but I don't really want to put a male with them that, you know, like you said, just doing a pairing that's kind of pointless. Because I got another male that's coming in. He's about ready to breed pretty soon, but he won't be ready till probably like June. And so it's like, well, shit, do I sit here like and just kind of wait off on some of these until I breed them with that male? So I don't know. That's kind of pretty much where I'm at. I don't think I'll have too many clutches that's going this year. Maybe like, to be honest with you, somewhere between maybe 2 to 6 at most.
see, it's kind of
I'm
how
on
we
the
are.
yeah.
With
Same
Stan,
here.
it would be the same. It would be like between two, with knowing his parents and my parents, would between like with me and him, we're probably like 2 to 8, maybe. You know.
Yeah.
But
I'm on the same boat. I got two males that I'm waiting on to come up, and I can't put the females to them, so I'm stuck waiting on that project. So honestly, I'm probably just gonna maybe do 2 pairings and pretty much it.
Mhm.
What up, bro?
Not too big. Hey, what up, bro?
Dan, you took off there for a second. There, Jesus, you got a whole bunch of clutches laying there for a second.
Well, that was my first year, yeah, because my first year I was just trying to figure out if I could actually successfully pair and then have clutches and then you know hatch those clutches in
Right.
that incubator that I built. So this time around, I just gotta I slow down, but I would be pairing right now had my Ultra Male Pied Boy not croaked. He would have been putting in some work right now. 'Cause there's like
I got an
six-
Ultra Mill boy.
So there's like 6 females over here that are just waiting and just getting fat and fat and fat. I'm just like, oh well.
Yeah, you got your Ultra Male Boy pie, didn't you?
Yeah, Ultra Mill Pie. Yep.
Come on. I about picked
yeah.
up one off of Patrick with Green Dragon.
Now I'm gonna try to get a female pie, Ultra Mill.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
That's a hell of a combo. I like that. They look
Well,
beautiful.
I'm gonna take that male and breed it to my I got a female that's growing up. She's a super orange green yellow belly pie.
Okay.
So that male to her. He's the first male. That male is gonna go to her first.
That'd be nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it sucks. I was looking at a snake and they had it on sale for like 50% off and it ended. I was like, man, I wanted to snag that.
They're nice. I really almost didn't have no reason to really add it. I mean, I had some pies I could definitely throw it to in my collection, but like I passed by a table and then me and Patrick kind of wheeled and dealed. I flipped a coin. I was like, let's see if we'll do this. Flip a coin. You know, he flipped a coin.
Hey, what up, Ken?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm taking it. And they couldn't find out it was a female. And I was like, nah, I'm not waiting that long. Nah, you keep it, you know.
Right.
It's a baby. I was like, I'll be forever, bro. And that's a whole other project, a whole other route. If I had a male, it's different. I can just go start linking it in with a bunch of shit and have a bunch of heads and hold those and do some pretty cool projects down the road, you know.
Sure. What's up, Ken?
Not much, dude. Just hanging in there.
Feeling a little better? Or?
I mean, I'm fine. I mean, it's just that, you know, the way things have been the last 2 days, we'll say, is just, you know, it's just hard. It's just hard to go through. Like,
for sure.
I mean, it's not easy. But, you know, I got to sit here and stay strong for her and, you know, show her, you know, it's okay. I'm here. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that more than anything seems like it brings her out of these things. Like just me talking to her, like, counter, I'm here, it's just strange. Like, for anyone who don't know, my daughter had seizures, and the last 2 mornings she woke up with one, and it's just not something fun to experience. And then I don't know, and then the whole doctors is just frustrating. We're trying to get her into like the biggest specialty, neurologists in the area, the ones that get the weird cases that they can't just be calmed down. And like, I guess we're getting the appointment moved up because I don't want to wait till July. I mean,
Right.
I hate to say it this way, but I kind of feel if we wait till July, I'm going to be burying a kid. And I mean, it sucks to have to prepare yourself for that. I mean, I don't know. I just, it drains you. It just drains you, man. And, it is what it is, and we're doing everything we can. It's just, it's frustrating when you get no answers.
Right. Yeah. That's crap, though, that they're waiting until like July to make an appointment. They should be making something sooner.
Well, I mean, I could take her to the local one, you know what I mean, that ran the MRIs and did all the tests, but they're not getting any answers. They still think it's this certain type, and the more that I'm reading into it, because I just can't take that as an answer, because this isn't working. I've got her entered into 2 medical trials, that are risky a little bit, you know what I mean? But they're saying that the numbers are good of totally clearing them of these seizures. And it's up to 75 to 80%, these 2 trials that I'm getting her into. So, I mean, I'm kind of grasping for straws here, hoping I could just come up with a miracle and make it stop. But I mean, damn, this has been going on 2 years to where it's at least 1 a month, and it's just starting to wear on my person, my soul. And then that's not even mentioning that girl can't even live a normal life. She's 23 years old. She can't have a driver's license. She depends on me and her mom to get her around everywhere. You know what I mean? And that sucks. And it's it can't be normal. And seeing her want to try to be normal and then get bit in the ass every time it happens.
What about if they put and my son, they put a heart murmur in him. So anytime he's ready to have a seizure, that clicks up and it gets his heart going.
Well, see, that's something that they're looking into the doing down in Danville. But like I said, the doctor's tied to this one doctor, and we couldn't get into July 2nd. And then today I was like, well, can I get into any doctor? Why do I got to be tied into this one doctor? I feel that it's important to get her down there tomorrow if I can. And I mean, the doctors are contacting me. There's no use of running to the office every time she has one. You know what I mean? We're just going to be sitting there, for hours at the hospital. Right. But the last 2, I've stayed calm enough to record, so I could send the video to the doctor, and the doctor could see exactly what's going on. And I had the doctor basically thinking the same thing I'm thinking, that this isn't epilepsy at all. This is something different. That's why they're missing it. It's a misdiagnosed thing. And hopefully we get some answers. I mean, when you're a parent in this situation, your reach has no limit. You're reaching everywhere looking for just something to better this situation when it's your child. And that's just where I'm at now. And
I couldn't imagine.
I'll continue to be that way until I find something to where she's not doing this.
Right. Well, But my kids were small. They got sick. I used to argue with the doctor. My wife, she goes, "You can't come to the doctors." You know, here's a perfect example. My son had an earache, so we took him to the doctor. Oh, he got an ear infection. You charge me $75 copay. I go, you should give me that $75 because I told you what he had. You know,
Right. Sammy, the first time she had one of these seizures, she was like 6 years old. We took her to the hospital, so of course they're doing all this thing to a little baby, and this is my first child, and there's this nurse trying to put a catheter in her and can't, and I'm like, dude, you better get that the fuck in there this time, or I'm gonna fucking do it. So quit your shaking and get it in there, dude. And he got that thing in there that time, but I stopped him. I said, dude, you better quit fucking around and get that shit in there. Like, quit your fucking shaking. That's my daughter there. Get it the fuck in there. Do your job. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't mind. I'll stop and be like, hey, you better fucking do this shit, motherfucker. Yeah. Sorry for swearing. I mean, that's my exact words.
My son got sick, and then they went to give him a needle. He was only like maybe a year and a couple months. The nurse brought him. She goes, "Oh, this kid was a pain in the ass." I said, "What do you want? Him to stick his fucking hand out and say, 'Here, put the needle in me'?" So I called her a fat bitch. Right. They called security and walked me out of the fucking hospital. The next day I
called a dumb cunt one time and got escorted out. So don't feel bad.
So the next day, I go back to the hospital, and then some doctor walks in, an Indian doctor. You know, he's not even his doctor. He grabbed, you know, back then they had the chart on the back of the, you know, at the end of the bed. You know, you pick up the chart and you look at it. And he goes, "What's wrong with your son?" I go, "What's wrong with my son?" I said, "You're the fucking doctor. You tell me what's wrong with him." Then I said, "You're not even his doctor." I grabbed the chart out of it, and they called security again.
I mean,
so they gave me a warning and shit. They go, "You better calm down, or you're not gonna come in this hospital." I said, "Well, tell him to stay out of this room. He's not even the doctor, you know."
Fix my kid, you know. Like, there's a different line between you know, fix me to fix your kid. You know what I mean? Like, there's just a different kind of line, and like. I mean,
I used to go nuts. I couldn't take it. You know, you see your kid laying there and sick and crying, and 3 doctors come in. They give you 3 different things. Oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. I'm like, you guys gotta fucking tell me what's going on here. You know, you come in, you tell me one thing. You come in, you tell me another thing. I mean, you guys drive me nuts. You know, so
yeah. And then up here at this state college fucking hospital, I'll never take her back there. Like, it's ridiculous. It was last year when she had a seizure, we took her up to the hospital. This is another reason why I don't take her to the fucking hospital. The first 3 hours we was up there, she was in the waiting room, just had a seizure, having a headache, not comfortable at all, in the waiting room for 3 hours. They're taking, like, young babies and old people back first before her because they're not looking at her as a priority. And I'm like, this girl just had a fucking seizure. Like, I'm flipping the fuck out. We finally get in the room, and this doctor comes in and says, "You need to really think about what you're telling us because we are really packed today and we need the room." And I'm like, dude, I just witnessed her go into a fucking seizure this morning. I have it on video. Look at the fucking phone, moron. I flipped out on that doctor. Security was there. Like, he got the results back and came in, was like, "Oh my God, I am so sorry." I was like, "You better go get another doctor because sorry ain't good enough from you." Like, that was absurd for you to treat her that way. We are here to get fucking help. And you look at us like she's some fucking druggie or something. I said, look at me that way because, you know, I might have that history. If that don't mean my daughter's that way.
Right. Yeah.
Like Bosa said, a lot of doctors doing bare minimum. Like, one of my doctors, he's pretty good, but then I got some other doctors that are freaking idiots, man.
Yeah, but they don't get paid the bare minimum.
No, they get nice money.
Well, no, they don't. They get paid well.
Yeah. And they sit there and take a guess half the time. They're not even right most of the time.
No, doctors.
Like
are-
Sammy, I had a doctor sit there and bring me in a few times and didn't do shit for me. I was like, well, what's the fucking point of paying you? You shouldn't get your money then.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it trips me out how like they used to be there for you and really were there to help you, and now it's just a fucking money tree,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
If you
ATM
should have,
machine.
people take care of you, you know. It's fucked, bro. It's really fucked.
How
I
much do we
remember I was
charge
in-
for insurance?
Like 2 years ago, I was in the hospital for like a week, and my doctor walks by. He goes, "I didn't know you was here." I said, "Yeah, I'm having trouble breathing." He comes in. I take 3 deep breaths, and he goes, "All right, well, you got maybe ammonia in your lungs and all that." I get a bill from him for $500. I'm like, "What the fuck?" He came in the room and told me to take, a couple of deep breaths, and then he walks out. $500. I'm like,
Wow. Yeah, Nick, we can't hear nothing you're saying. It's in your settings. You got your settings not set right. Trust me, it's a pain in the butt to get
It's your
every little
settings.
button right.
It's in the settings in the StreamYard. Go to the settings
Yeah.
at the bottom.
Yeah, I know you can hear me.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Now we can.
I
you
wasn't
can.
talking. I wasn't saying shit.
We can't hear you.
What?
I was in the
Can you hear me
background.
now?
Yeah. Check 1 2 1 2. What?
Nick, if you're talking, we can't hear you again.
Yeah, we can't
Nice,
hear you.
friends.
He froze again. It's that Alabama Wi-Fi. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
Man,
it freezes
fuck
more
it.
than ice cream. Shit.
Hey, yeah. If
There he
it
is.
Yep, there
That's
he
all
went.
Nick.
I'm go away.
Who am I imitating?
hang on.
Let me guess. Nick Head.
Yes.
It's Nickhead. That's for sure what it is.
Yep.
Yes.
He's gonna have to change his name on there.
Look, I haven't had a desktop since like 2000, 99, 2000 or some shit. Give me a break.
Nick, I liked Windows too. It'll be all right.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with Windows. Get out of here.
I mean, I live up here in State College. You got all these college girls that stay the same age. You know, I'm definitely licking these windows around here.
I'm fucking pissed about it. I got all this shit.
Anybody got some
You got it
things coming
hardwired in, or do you got it on Wi-Fi?
Oh, it's hardwired. It's just a roll tide internet. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
that's your
high
internet.
tide.
Yeah, it's that high tide internet.
Fucking panel 1986 Chevy panel truck.
Yeah, man, that Bama should be fucked up.
He's about that.
He doesn't even get a chance to answer.
I don't care. I'm fucking.
I knew it was gonna freeze
I'm
like
fixing to
that.
try something. I hope it freezes like this. This is what I wanted to freeze like. Freeze, you son of a bitch.
And they're gonna freeze when
Now
you
when
want.
you're locked, you
Yeah,
better
I know.
mute us real quick and it'll freeze.
It sucks too because I had all this shit ready. I was taking pictures. I was
He
sending
was
it to
so
everybody.
excited in the chat.
Yeah. Like a
He's like,
little
"Oh."
kid
I got a laptop, y'all.
running around in Toys R Us.
This motherfucker was $500. Damn money back.
Right? Go get the $200 one and buy better internet.
What did you get? A Chromebook?
It was your internet, homie.
I hope you didn't get a Chromebook.
It's a.
I mean, how old is that
it's a-
router you got? Do you need a new router? I mean, is that thing
Yeah,
like fucking
I
5
think
years old?
it's the router. I'm gonna buy a router.
You don't have to.
40,
If
it's
you
a
got
good
fucking,
It's
Spectrum.
it's a. I have Spectrum, but it's a desktop laptop.
He's doing
It's
the robot.
hardwired in.
tell Spectrum, hey, I want a new fucking router. This old piece of shit. I want a new updated one because they come out with new ones every like 9 months.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's probably why. If you got an old one, it's not working off the same frequency as the newer ones.
Yep.
Outdated, I bet.
No, hold on. I
I'm
actually
about to go.
I had a 2-in-1 combo, and that worked for 7 years. I just replaced it for a 2-piece setup from Spectrum. I got no issues.
I'm just gonna take it up there Saturday and fucking set it on the counter and say I want another one. That's what I'm gonna do.
But you're not living in Alabama.
It also depends on how you're set up, how your line is coming in from the tap. Because if your line is coming from the tap to your house and then it's going into a splitter, and then you lose signal at the splitter, so you just gotta get a barrel.
How many splitters you got?
Yeah, you just gotta get a barrel, connect your line that's going up to where your router is, so you have direct signal going in. That's what I do in mine, because when I got into this place, this thing had a 6-way splitter, and I rewired everything. So I was like, nope, not happening. I put in my own line.
He's not that's what he's talking about too, so.
Well,
I worked for Spectrum. I worked for Spectrum for like 3 years.
Well, he said he'd send a technician out here if I needed to.
You better.
So I'm gonna call that motherfucker tomorrow.
I would
like, set it up.
What if you also
if they come out on the weekends? They're gonna charge you $100.
You also know
use
that all those connectors too get weathered over the time, and they all need to be new fucking ends and shit replaced.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you gotta check your line at the top.
Yeah.
See what it looks like. Cause squirrels chew the shit out of those lines, man, and they do a really good job at chewing the shit out of those lines.
Joe, that's what I'm saying though. It's not Wi-Fi. Everybody thinks it's Wi-Fi, but it's not. It's hardwired.
So then you got something with intermittent signal coming.
And I get the red light of death on my router like once a week.
Oh, you know what I just thought about? You might have a limiter on your tap at the top. They sometimes they put a limiter.
Call me later sometime and I'll crawl my ass up there and try to fix it.
I wanted to get AT&T, but they don't run out here yet. They should be out here by the summer of 2025. So we should have it by this summer, and I'm transferring over to the AT&T Wi-Fi.
I hate AT&T because they put your shit in the fucking basement. I hate it.
Okay,
They
so
They didn't put mine in the basement. They put mine right in my bedroom.
the
They put
last
yours in the
one.
bedroom?
It's wired.
What did the camera? Was it better when I used my phone? Was my phone better?
I don't
No,
know.
your
My phone
phone
is better.
You're not echoing. You're just freezing.
That's pretty dope.
Router. Fuck that connection that the squirrels chewed up. I'm about to go out there with a goddamn pew pew and get me some dinner then, because they probably did. There's a lot of squirrels around here. And falling.
I can see Nick sitting in a Starbucks with a green screen. He'd be thinking about going to walk by.
Next thing you know, he's gonna be sitting on here with a little squirrel hat on. He's like, check it out, guys.
Yeah.
This is how you have to dress in an Alabama.
I got it.
Starbucks.
They have squirrel gloves on and shit. You know,
Oh, shit,
I made these gloves.
Look at Nick. Look at Nick's picture.
Oh man, talking about Mountain Man.
Yins were talking about Ultramel Pies when I came in. Like, I'm really excited about my Ultramel Clown project. I have some nice pieces to it now.
I almost bought an adult
Nice.
Ultramel girl to breed with my Ultramel boy. Has some codoms in there, but I think I'm gonna wait.
I got too many females of Ultramel Pod combos.
I got numerous females for the project. I got 2 males and 2 different.
Send one of those males up here.
Yeah.
Do you guys? Okay, a quick question. I have the Cine Cypress Ultramel boy. He's not pied. Should I pair him to one of the Ultramel pie girls, or should I
Yes,
just pair him?
you're making
Oh, yeah.
you're making double hats with a lot of codoms in it. Yes.
What'd you say is in there, Jesus?
What's that?
What'd you say is in him again?
It's a Cypress Cine Ultra Male.
So pair them
And
to your
I was
packed
pairing
female.
one of my Ultra Male females and one of my Black Pastel Pie females.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why not?
I would do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get all ultra males, and then you get some heads on the other jeans.
And then some codoms in there.
Yep.
All right. Well, looks like I'm gonna
Need
toss
some
that
more.
boy in there. There's my 2 clutches. 2 clutches
Toss
for
them
me.
in. Make them double heads. Build your
Yeah.
head army up.
Yep.
Okay.
Fucking McDonald's. and
I
do
have
that.
I have
That's
two.
good.
Oh yeah, he's mahogany too. Yeah. Hold on.
They like me at the McDonald's.
Three, I guess.
Never mind. I have the GHI chocolate mahogany head DG. But he's.
Chocolate
Wait,
mahogany?
I'm gonna toss him to the DG female. Fuck it. I'm gonna toss him to the DG female.
You guys got any snakes you got coming in right now or looking at?
I got 3 that's going to be coming in when the weather's nice. I mean, you guys already know about them. I don't know. I probably mentioned them, but the female OD ultra male het clown, and then male is a yellow belly clown het ultra male, and then there's another female double het with some pretty cool codoms to it that is not being shown.
So you have a visual on each side and a head on each side. Hell yeah.
And then that puts me with 3 double het females, the ultra male het clown, and then an ultra male female for that project. And then I have 2 males. One's the yellow belly clown het ultra male, and then I got a gravel het clown het ultra male. That's why I want this ultra male clutch that I got going now to go off, because I got a bamboo black pastel ultra male being paired to a gravel het clown het ultra male. If I hit gravel and an ultra male, no matter it proves out clown or not, and when she gets bigger, she goes to the yellow belly clown het ultra male. You know, I'll make ultra males that are 100% het clown, and you know, maybe highways.
Yep.
You know, or you know, super gravels even. So I mean, I could get super gravels eventually. I put the male to it and maybe get it, the double head. But I mean, the yellow belly complex is going to be worked hard on my ultra male clowns, and then there's spider complex genes that can create allelic complexes in them as well.
I need to get a shed test done with from that shed test I got, and send it off to RGI to see if it's either yellow belly or asphalt. Because I don't want to stick it with. If she ends up proving to be yellow belly, I don't want to put her with my banana boy that's yellow belly and end up making iris. So I'd rather just go a different route at that point. So,
Right.
And because I got another one I could have done, I got a triple het that makes no sense because that's a triple het. I have a male that's an ultra male, 100% het pied, 66 double het for hypo clown. Well, I'm pretty sure he's clown.
I have
It's
one
just
mahogany.
the hypo that I'm curious on. So, but either way, I'm going to put the triple het hypo pied clown girl with him. So there's no sense in really doing that shed test. I'd rather just save that and use it for that asphalt
Right.
yellow belly.
See what it is.
Yeah. Because I got some pretty nice projects I'm getting ready to do too, man. I'm stoked.
And having asphalt over yellow belly is such a big difference. I mean, yellow belly is cool. Don't get me wrong. It's nice in the complexes. But if you have asphalt or gravel, for that matter, in the complexes and in the combos, it just does so much more for the snake.
Yeah, I agree.
Too. I like Spectre as well.
Yeah, I agree. I love yellow belly, and there is quite a bit of combos that I'm putting it with, and then some that I won't. But I think the best bet. What's up, Val? I think like the asphalt or the gravel would be a lot better Like you
Yeah,
said, it just does
absolutely.
a little bit, does more for it. And because if you get that, it gives it that pattern too, man. Especially if you could get you get the super form going, man. It really just goes crazy in there.
Yeah, for sure.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Not much, dude.
Hey, what up?
What's up, man?
What up, Bale? What up?
You enjoying your home alone without your wife there?
Not as much as you might think.
It gets lonely, don't it? It gets lonely. The first couple days, it's like, yeah, kick your feet back. But by day 5, you're like, damn, I'm pretty bored.
You're like, I'm sick and tired of making dinner. Damn it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I need some fucking food.
I got lucky. I got lucky. My partner's here too with me. He from Germany.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's hanging out with me while she's over there. They kind of switched spots. His wife is up there, and she's over there with his wife.
Yeah, Val,
Oh,
you missed
nice.
you missed the food. Yeah, we know you missed the. That's what you missed.
Hey,
It's
you know,
It's almost like that show, Trading Spouses.
Kind of is, yeah.
yeah, it is. It's cool. But, what's really great is that he's like, let's get stuff done. So we're getting a lot of stuff done around the house, around the organizing all the rodent room, and just doing some fantastic stuff.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. So, you guys seen my ovulations? So far I've only gotten 2 ovulations, but they've been really nice ones. One of them was the mahogany het pied to a giant pied female we have.
Nice.
She's actually ovulating right now, actually, as we speak.
Nice.
The other one is a bamboo pewter.
Bamboo, that's nice, yeah.
A bamboo pewter het clown.
Nice.
I paired a cypress het DG pos het clowner cryptic. So we'll see in that pairing, see what comes out. We might come out with some kryptons and
Right.
with a bunch of different variations of genes and stuff. Pretty excited about it.
Nice.
For sure.
It's weird because I don't have a whole bunch of stuff going on other than working and cleaning and. Oh yeah, I decided to pair a spider this year.
Oh,
It happened.
Yeah, I put I have it's a banana blade sugar het clown male. That's phenomenal. Here, let me get him so I can show him to you real quick.
What's that mean, Justin?
What?
What's Nick head?
It's Nick head.
Means you're a
Dickhead.
dickhead.
Like dickhead.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you sure can, Nick.
Wear him up, Justin.
So yeah, banana blade, pastel sugar.
Neat.
So we don't have any like bright pretty snakes right now in our collection, as far as being able to put on our tables. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to do I guess it's a calendar or something.
Get some bananas in there.
Yeah, that banana with that sugar. And spider just kicked that sugar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it. It looks good.
It's nice.
So yeah, this is my boy. I decided
Big boy.
to use him. We weren't gonna do that pairing. But I got to thinking, I want to make something real pretty, real bright, real colorful, with some real high high white sides, and this little guy is going to do that for us. Let me show
Sounds
you.
like
Let me show you the spider that I put him to, and the reason I used her is you'll see.
That's that white feather. Call them at 580-919-5731 or 405-205-97 for the
Hit us
vision
up.
impaired.
Hit us up.
Holy shit. She is huge.
Hell yeah.
I thought you said you didn't have any bright snakes. That damn snake looks pretty bright to me.
Well, fair enough, but I don't want to sell her. And
You don't have to sell her. Just send it to me. I will buy her.
she has, I mean, she's just phenomenal. She's a phenomenal animal. She has no wobble. She has no problems.
night bikers.
Obviously, she eats very well. So yeah, I figured these two would make an incredible babies, and I figured it couldn't hurt to have a few more sugar females to work with.
There you go.
What's wrong with that spider?
Yellow belly, maybe.
Sure. Spider yellow belly?
Yeah. So I did research. The reason I'm saying is because the guy I talked to that told me about the yellow belly and the spider, he says it pulls the patterns all the way down to the belly like this, and it surrounds it with yellow.
I was gonna say people don't like spider, but the thing is, I sold all my spider just because of the hoo-ha, but there's things that you can do with spider gene that you can't do with anything else. And
I can tell you something. Some spiders looks pretty fucking amazing, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
It sure
it's a
does.
hard thing. It's a hard thing, you know.
Like I said, one of the reasons I paired her is because she's coming up on 4 years old now. She is, and she's never had a wobble, never had an issue. She's always eaten very well. Got a real beautiful head stamp. See that butterfly?
I'm hit my head against the fucking thing.
Yeah.
So,
I used to breed a spider. I liked it, but the thing with it is the more spiders you breed, like if you're doing one or two, I guess it might not be that bad, but the more you do, the more chance you run that you might have to cull them, and I couldn't do it. I didn't want to have to do that. And
just one.
Yeah, if you just do one, you're not hurting nothing.
Yeah, I'm just doing the one.
Shit.
And I know we've discussed it in the past, but every collection is going to need a snake-eating snake. You know what I'm saying? Eventually. Yeah. Because you're gonna have to. I mean, it's inevitable. Some of the babies sometimes won't come out formed correctly. Sometimes you'll.
That being said, yeah, I've had to cull animals from a normal to normal. You know what I mean? I mean, stuff does happen.
Yeah, and that's what I'm bringing up. You know, every collection needs to have one. You know, I was against it in the beginning, 100% against it, because kind of felt like I should take responsibility for the little creatures I produce. But the simple fact is that it happens in nature to where another snake will eat another snake in the wild. That's just how it happens. That's how they survive. But.
Well, it's like a banana spider, just a banana spider. That's it. They are some of the most beautiful fucking snakes on the planet.
Bright, really bright.
They look like Lakers jerseys.
All right, somebody else talk.
How's it going?
They're yellow.
Yeah, he's freezing again.
Lover boy, you're gonna get bit tonight?
Hell yeah, he is.
Hey Zeus,
Might not be by the snake, but
What's that?
Jesus, you're gonna get bit tonight again.
No, she's not here. She's not here today.
okay, well then by the snakes. It's gonna be one of the two.
You guys.
So
I definitely the sugar complex for sure. That's the one I like. The sugar and the calico. Calico is definitely one. I have some nice calico in there for sure.
Yeah,
They're two of my favorites for sure.
definitely. Calico and sugar is a nice gene.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I picked up a pastel sugar, and I compared the pastel sugar to the banana. I have a banana blade clown, and that little male was one of the offspring.
Nice.
It hit all the genes: banana blade, pastel sugar. So it had all 4 genes that I paired.
Heck
I
yeah.
hope I hit a couple all gene snakes this year.
Nice.
I do. It's gonna be nice.
Come on.
Real nice.
Speaking of all genes, I'm gonna pull number 9 out.
Number 9. Let's see number 9.
Number 9.
I haven't shown number 9 in a while. Well, I haven't been on.
Facts, Will. Yeah, let me get you on solo. There we go. So that's
Pastel pinstripe.
yeah.
Something.
So there's a 5 gene animal.
Red stripe in there?
No. So this is a spot nose, yellow belly, lace, pastel, pinstripe.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
You produce that yourself?
Yeah,
Nice.
this is that 15 egg clutch that I cut, guys.
Holy shit.
She was number 9.
Damn.
Okay.
You still got some of the babies, or you sold them?
Yeah, I have a few females and a few males, but they've been going pretty steady. But she turned out fantastic.
Yeah, that's amazing. I like that.
Yeah, I like the patterns on that.
I can't believe how much pattern I guess the spot nose is bringing back in the lace.
Oh yeah. Spot nose is definitely
It's just bringing back a whole bunch of pattern
pattern.
on the pinstripe. I was really pleased with this little baby. She came
I
out.
would be too.
And the lace gene just keeps it. I don't know if it's picking it up, but it's super, super orange. Like the whole snake is just bright.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell the brightness in it.
I guess I have made a few bright snakes. So, little update on number 9.
Well, number 9 is cool as shit.
Yeah,
That's for all the pinstripe haters.
I know, right?
it is. For all you pinstripe haters out there,
I'm not
there
a
you
big.
go.
I'm not a. I was one of them, bro. I was a pinstripe hater until like I produced some crazy stuff that looked like this. It's like, okay.
You got number 10? You still got number 10?
Did you keep track of those? So a different clutch. This is just a yellow belly lace little female that I held on to.
Oh, that's nice.
It's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. For sure.
I had a couple of people say, "What do you look for in lace?" And I said, "This." I said, "Man, if you're having to look for your lace, bro, you could have.
You got the wrong line.
You may have grabbed the wrong lace, bro."
You might have got robbed.
So yeah, this is one of the little females. This is the first one I produced, the first lace female I produced. So I held on to her. She's growing up nicely, and I figure I could put for example, I could put like the red stripe clown to this, the super red stripe clown to this, and all of a sudden you got lace and yellow belly into red stripe clown. So that's kind of how I work. I produced most of the animals that I used and I work with. the biggest, I guess, injection of genetics for me was when I produced the clown pie, and we ended up working a trade with with a buddy of mine from Oodles and Noodles. I know I've mentioned him a couple of times. Brandon, he's a cool dude. We worked a really good trade, and I ended up with a lot of nice genetics that he has. At one point, he was a mentor to me. Now we're just freaking friends and knocking it out together. And he's pushing, projects real hard, and I'm kind of impressed by the stuff he does. And then, like I said, I ended up with a lot of extra genes. That was the biggest injection of genetics was from him. The spot nose yellow belly lace came from there. I have a clown that's het DG that came from him. I have a multitude of genes that came from him in that trade. So that's how my collection got boosted and pushed. But plus collaborations with friends, you know what I mean? That's how it helped drastically. Being able to collaborate with a couple of buddies.
That's the best way. Sourcing out, working on more projects, vamping each other up, and et cetera, learning stuff together as well,
So I have a buddy.
Money and time also.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I have a buddy, for example, like you just said. That's a perfect statement, because he's working Suma Dreamsicles.
Ooh.
Nice.
So I was wanting to get into the Sumas, and I wanted to get into mahogany and stuff, but he's like, bro, I'm already going hard on this. I'll work this in. Again, picked up a male, blackhead, doublehead Dreamsicle. And he's already working Dreamsicle female from him. Just working together with like 5 people that I really trust and I work with. Ken, I need to send you something.
What are you sending me something for?
I gotta get something from Sammy. I'm gonna get something from Sammy when he produces those super orange dream pied things that he's gonna make, man. Those are gonna be some fantastic animals, man.
Come on.
Yeah, I got a super orange ring. I want to go crazy with them. Everything's gonna be super to super.
You trying to show it, flip it.
Yeah, something happened there.
No, I was trying to transfer it into my tablet, but can't do it.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna have crazy stuff coming out in the next 2 years.
Well, here's Ken's favorite.
I got crazy.
Yo!
Oh, what's up?
What up, James?
You caught him with a candy in his mouth. What's up, James?
Yo.
What up, James?
Oh, not much. Just work.
It's work. Come on.
I'm doing a orange dream calico clown to orange dream fire DG spider head clown.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
That'd be pretty
need
wild.
I'm gonna need something super out of there, Sammy.
definitely.
So I heard a statement one time on another podcast, I guess, or another live or something, that the statement was that the super form of any ball python produces a better single form than its original.
That was my theory.
Was it?
If you do super to super, you produce a single form of that animal that looks super. And I've seen
genetically, that is a sound statement. That is genetically, because the percentages in the genetics of the colors Okay, let me show you my super red stripe, because I paired a red stripe to a red stripe clown. And, well, Josh and I have been talking about it, and he's talking about just the different polymorphism that may have shown up because of the red stripe to red stripe pairing.
Yeah.
And it came out, and we don't know what it is, because all we know, to our knowledge, the genetics is a red stripe clown to a red stripe clown.
Yeah, like I think that happens more often than not, and then not actually. I've had 2 cases on my show where people said they made a super looking animal that tested single. And I think that's how Ozzy got his high line of OD. That's just my opinion from doing research and looking.
Bro, whenever you mentioned that, I looked it up, and I started looking and doing a little more research, and
you deep dived into it, didn't you?
The math, yeah, I dove deep, and I reached out to a couple of my friends and discussed it with them too.
And it makes sense.
It's so what it is to put it real simple. To put it real simple, the super form puts off more percentages of color.
Yeah.
Because of it being in a super form. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but
yeah, it passes everything because it has to.
The number, exactly. So the numbers make it. So this thing is a super red stripe clown. This is kind of what I expected to see. We smashed the odds, I think, because so this is a little super red stripe clown. And like I said, let me show you the polymorphism.
Yeah, you got things looking leopard, looking spot nose. You were showing this before, and you got a lot of different looking stuff out of red stripe to red stripe.
So yeah, it's not leopard. At least we don't think it's leopard. I think this is just a super red stripe clown. And then the sibling came out, and this thing is.
Oh, that's clean.
That's what looks spot nose.
This thing is just so ridiculous. On both sides, it's got those flames.
That is clean. I like that.
And because of the color of this, it's almost the same exact color on the heads.
Look at that head. It looks like a spot nose head.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm leaning towards this being a super as well. Just with something different in it. Hold on, let me see if I can get them to stretch out together.
You need another hand.
Looks totally different. That could possibly be the same.
Yeah.
That's what's throwing.
That don't look like a single gene red stripe clown to me.
Nope.
This guy. So yeah, like I said, Josh and I were discussing about the polymorphism because of it being a super red stripe or a red stripe to a red stripe. The colors may have been just a little more intense than your average red stripe clown. Or at least their offspring will. We believe that their offspring will be a better color.
Build that up and do super red stripe to super red stripe and see what you get. I bet you your mind will be blown.
Yeah.
That's clean.
It's just really, really cool things that came from from a red stripe to a red stripe pairing, and this is what we're calling a normal in the.
Wow, I think most is chocolate.
Oh, that thing is dark.
Look at this thing, yeah. It came out super dark, and I have a male and a female came out this dark. Again, red stripe clown to red stripe clown.
Wow.
I think we may. I don't know if this is red stripe or not. Like the single form of red stripe.
I think it looks like a black stripe.
Look at that. Yeah, I'm very, very impressed with this particular clutch. You know, I produced several other things, but the variety that we got from a simple, pairing, it's just phenomenal. Super, super dark, really rich in color.
If you breed super to super, you will get super.
Oh, and the color on those is going to be
Insane.
really, in my opinion, the color of if you pair a super to a super, the babies are going to be just insane.
Yep.
Yeah, a couple of those look leopard, a couple of those look chocolate, some of those look spot nose. I mean, and it's just red stripe to red stripe.
Right.
It's crazy.
I'm just very, very impressed with like I said, the polymorphism. What is different? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
You got any adult female red stripes for sale, Val?
Look, I stumbled into the red stripe clown. Look, so I have a buddy. I had an acquaintance. Now he's a buddy, but I wanted to become good friends with this guy, and he hits me up and he's like, "Yeah, man, I got about 8 red stripe clowns." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, man, I hit a bunch of red stripe clowns and I held them all back. I have a bunch of females and a couple of males." And I was like, "All right." And he's like, I said, "What are you asking for?" And then he's like, "You know what? I need some ASF." I was like, "Done."
Done.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
What up, Jamie?
Ain't complain on that day at all.
I did a Super Russo to a leopard yellow belly red stripe clown, and I got 3 of the babies still sitting in my rack, and 2 of the babies came out really different. I showed you that.
Russo. If you got a Russo, put another. Well, no, Russo will create white snake, so you don't want to do it with something that makes a white snake. But any gene that makes a super form that is drastically different. I mean, when you do super to super, you're going to see something different than what you're expecting.
Yeah. That's kind of why I was glad with that asphalt yellow belly girl. I got the super pastel super vanilla in there.
You lost Val.
Yeah, we lost now.
He'll be back. Always so interesting. I mean, I don't know if he just get these snakes that has these different genes hidden in them, or he just has such good minds that it creates this difference in polymorphism. It's crazy. But I think with super to super breedings, we can control that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, I definitely believe that for sure.
I don't know. That is something I picked up when I first started deep diving into these genes. And I read the article of how Ozzy came up with that. Now, the article didn't admit that's what he did, but it did. It didn't flat out say, hey, taking super to a super could create an animal that looks super, but it's only a single form of that gene. It don't say that, but it does. Mm-hmm. Because he sold the first high intensity ODs, he sold as super ODs.
Right.
But then Peter bought them back because the people bred them out and didn't get OD through everything. So he said, well, I'm sorry. I mean, I look at it. It looks at, I thought it was, I'll buy the animal back off you at, a decent price because, they put their time in it. And he bought the animal back. And that's when he figured out that it was just a single form, but better.
But better, right. And then he kept doing it and putting them together and line breeding it and making it freaking even fucking.
But see, when you're going to line breed like that, like you got to outsource that gene from somewhere else, so you're not doing incest to incest to incest.
Right.
Yeah.
Say
only 3 generations you could do that, and it's only 3 generations. Then you got to add something else in there.
Right. Say if I'm doing super gravels and someone else, say you're doing super gravels, and we both hit super gravels. Well, let's trade up and get that different super gravel into mine and into your stuff. Right. And that's how you're really going to make cool ass shit. I mean, I'm just a dumbass white guy, and that came to me. I don't know. Maybe the aliens told me.
I think it's the green tea because I was thinking the same shit.
It could have been. It could just been like a dream, a green tea dream.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's Val. Val's back.
No, I agree
We
with
missed
you.
you,
Ken. I
Val.
got the same thing. Like,
Got
you
one.
never know.
Yeah, I do that.
It was me, Ken.
So after that statement about super to super, I'm pretty excited to start working into super.
I want to see these granity genes like Pharaoh, or get a super Pharaoh and put it to a super Pharaoh. Smoke, Bambino, these really wonked up genes. What's the super going to look like? Then what is an animal going to look like when from super to super breeding? Because it's going to be different. Guarantee it.
What about if you breed a calico to a calico?
Okay, see, now you can't get a super calico, I guess.
Right.
They were saying you can't get it. Now, I don't know if that gene, I mean, you could very well hit a super calico and not know it. It just don't work like other genes do.
Right.
Like, it might be, in that case, you put calico to calico, you get a really nice super or really nice calico, and that's your super. And it's not that's like leopard. Leopard came out, when I first got into this in 2022, they said that leopard didn't have a super. But now you're seeing people saying, okay, this is a super leopard because I proved it out. Because the regular leopard gene and the super leopard gene is so minute. And in these combos, you can't really tell if it's leopard or it's super. So I guess they did verify that you can get a super leopard.
I have a super pin. I proved it out.
Oh yeah.
Five clutches, everything's pinned. I had a buddy of mine.
I don't. Aluminum hat back. I'm not understanding what you're saying.
Your tinfoil. They're talking about a tinfoil hat. They're not talking about aluminum.
No.
Tinfoil hat.
I'm not that crazy that wears aluminum tinfoil hats. I mean, I talk to energies and stuff, but I'm not that crazy. I don't want to block energies. I want to hear them. I want to listen to them. There's a lot you can learn in the silence if you just listen.
What is that movie? Signs? Is that Signs where he's sitting there with the freaking aluminum on his head? He's like,
no, that's the TV series. What about Saul? What about Saul?
What about Saul?
How about Saul or whatever? His brother, he wears that aluminum. He wraps everything in aluminum. Dude, Wall.
Right.
Phone home.
I'll just come to your house, Jamie, and cook on your grill, and
What up, Mike?
you might change your mind about putting aluminum hats on people.
What's up, Mike?
What up, Mike? Actually, I'll put that back up there. What up, Mike?
I am so glad somebody else looked into that and said, I think he might be onto something. I think he might be right. That dumb fucking ass redneck might actually be fucking right.
When you start, well, it's all math. It's all math. You know that.
Yeah.
So when you start doing the math, the color variances are going to just increase. The more you add color, the more they increase. I mean, that's just the way it works.
Facts.
And I don't know. That's just in my opinion. I'm going to start working with a bunch. I'm going to try to make some like super vanilla, super OD, maybe super pastel, one animal.
All right.
Something to that effect. Just because I want to try to prove that theory. I'm going to start pushing towards that direction.
Exactly. I mean, I'm going to end up doing it too, here and there with things. We'll see.
Right. I mean, I'm not going to go real hard on it, but when a pairing, affords itself to create supers, why not?
If I ever get two animals to go super to super, I'm absolutely doing it. That's just, how it is. If I create even allelic combos, I think allelic combos could do the same too, because they work like supers. So putting these allelic combos together, I think I'm going to get something similar, and we're just going to hammer it home and just keep hitting it.
Yeah.
Hopefully one of these days I'll throw that ball up and connect, and it'll go 500 yards. I'm not going to have to park.
That's right. Well, I'm gonna start working on your theory then, Ken, and we'll see.
Well, thank you, because that means that someone actually out there don't think I'm a dumbass.
I'm very interested to see what the outcome of this is going to be, because, like I said, it only makes sense.
I got a super pastel mandarin that I bred.
Nice.
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Put it to a super pastel mandarin. See what happens.
I bred. Yeah, I am. I kept 2 of those female babies, and then this year I bred that super pastel mandarin to a leopard yellow belly red striped clown, but I kept the 2 females from the first year. So,
Jamie, you only have to get the fire extinguisher if I had over 5 beers. If I had under 5 beers, you don't need it. Over 5 beers, you might need it. Any kind of liquor goes out my throat regardless, you'll need it, because I get a little crazy.
A little.
You weren't too bad in Daytona now. Come on.
No. I like this. My talk is bigger. My bark is bigger than my bite. I'm actually pretty shy when you meet me in person, and you wouldn't think it. Like, I'm not that guy that's going to go out of the way to come over and say, hey, how's it going? If you're not going to acknowledge me, I'm just going to wave at you. Like, hey, what's up? I'm not, that person that
Now you
run across the room and shake your hand.
You and James's little personal birthday parties in there now. That's a little different story.
That's all that man's madness right there. That's all him. Wait.
Yeah, you got it all wrong, boy. He's like,
That's all him.
Yeah.
Over there. It's his
where's
fault.
your hat at, Ken? Put your hat back on.
I'm making sure y'all are getting bunk beds together this year.
Ooh.
There. And my hat on.
Ken, you left your hat in my truck.
I'll get it back.
We went on a little date. Oh, look at that.
I've been working on tuning this thing in. I don't know if you can see it.
Hell yeah, got your crossbow? Come on.
You know how to use one of them, Ken?
Fuck yeah.
He's going to show you where a bear shits in the woods.
Crossbow. I got, if this thing comes within 50 yards, I'm going to hit it. I'm working on being able to knock it out from 80 yards.
Are you shooting tree rats with those?
No. If I'm shooting anything, I'm taking a deer down with it.
Come on.
I'll break its neck and it'll drop. It ain't running. I ain't chasing shit.
Get her done.
Get her done.
Yeah, living out in these woods brought the redneck back out. I used to not really like to hunt because of the whole crying deer thing. But, I'm getting older, and that's just nature. You know what I mean? So I kind of forgiven myself for that. And I'm getting back into, let me just go kill some deer and get some.
It ain't wrong if you eat it. It ain't wrong if you eat it.
No, that's what I mean. I'll fill my freezer up.
Yep.
Definitely ain't wrong if you eat it.
If a bear wants to come fuck with me, I'll put that motherfucker down too. I'll shoot it right in the heart. That thing's that round. If you can't hit it within 50 yards, then you shouldn't be holding that crossbow in your hand.
He shot this bear down Daytona, right through my heart.
Did you see that video I posted the other day of them 2 guys trying to get out of this river, and the one guy makes it up out, and the second guy isn't going to make it, and the alligator swimming up on. And the first guy jumps off the bank with an elbow right on top of the alligator. That's what I'm going to have to do for you, because your fat roly-poly ass ain't going to be able to get away from it. And I'm going to be up there and have to go, all right, time to get the elbow out. Be coming in with the elbow to save your ass.
James is thinking, it's a friendly gator like what I got at home.
And if you don't start playing the John Cena song right after that, I'm going to smack you. Like, where's my music, bitch?
Look at old Eric.
What up, Eric?
What's up, Eric?
What's up, Eric?
Good to see you, my friend.
Yes. Sir.
Yo.
Barry. That fool almost made me buy his little clutch he had. Was it a
Redneck
DG?
pen.
Well, Daddy, you might do all this biting now, but wait till you're in your 40s. You're like, yeah, maybe all that biting wasn't such a good idea. Guarantee it.
Wait till
You
you hit
start paying
60.
that around 35.
60.
And I said 35. You start thinking that you probably shouldn't have bit that many times. When you're about 35, everything starts slowing down a little bit.
So yeah, around 38. Around 38 was when I came to the realization that I was no longer a manual labor type person.
Right?
Why are we having this conversation,
Bro,
bro?
it was wild.
Because you're almost there.
Nah, bro.
We're giving you a little pep talk, Paige.
No, I'm good.
I'm already feeling the hell out of it. So
I'm good.
Shit. I
Jesus
started
up there
slowing,
going through his second childhood.
I thought
I started slowing down when I was 40.
I got enough
I was
energy,
gonna,
bro.
yeah. I thought I was gonna dig a trench, bro, from my house to the freaking dock that I'm in right
Go
now.
run a ditch digger. Much easier.
I did it by hand, bro. I thought I was a stud. I was down for 3 weeks, man.
Nah, I'm digging it. I'm going to run a ditch digger. I ain't putting that shovel in my hand anymore. No.
38 was the year, the age that I decided. No.
It's called work smarter, not harder. Come on, people.
Yeah.
Damn, she's saying your knees is going to give out if the wind blows too hard. Jamie,
Yeah.
I'm pretty good with my
You better-
crossbow, but I can pick
you better
up someone
calm
else's
down, Missy.
crossbow and
Miss
do it
Snap
with
crackers
mine.
on top. Your hip be going out, so don't even start with me. My knee's fucked up already. Your hip be the one going out, not me.
She blew your hip out.
My hips are
Yeah,
good
you need
over
the
here.
knee braces alone.
Yeah. I only need my knee brace,
Yeah, bro.
Don't you even. Uh-oh. He said the only thing that goes up and down in this relationship is the back of your head. Oh shit, did I just... Sorry, my bad.
Jesus
I
Christ.
thought out loud again. I'm sorry.
It happened.
Oh my God.
Alrighty.
Now, Jesus is going to have to go in and have a hip replacement done and shit. It's going to be your neck surgery.
Oh wow.
My hip's good. My hip's good. I'm surviving.
It's hers. It's hers that's broken, guys. What have you been doing, bro? Come on.
He's jumping off the bed and giving her elbow.
What the hell was that? Hey, what was that song? Spider-Man, that hoe.
Fucking Kermit.
Oh my goodness, guys.
I'm just gonna. I should probably just keep my thoughts to myself.
Take a step back.
I ain't gonna forever.
Damn. She just killed your ass.
She always gets me on the hairline. That's about the only joke she can get me on.
You just gotta show at home one day with a toupee on. You'll be all right.
Yeah. Little carpet to match the drapes.
Yep. So I'm gonna mail him some dreadlocks so you can just throw on the head when you come in the house.
That'd be tight.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Oh, we know how shiny his head gets. So we see it on here sometime. And we're like, man, you gotta cover that thing. That's why he wears a hat. We've seen it. Look, there it is. It's
She's
sparkling.
commenting.
Like the sun hitting the mirror and shit, blinding you.
Blinded by the light.
You got a flashbang.
He's gonna have a toot next week.
Hey, since you keep the turtle wax around
I
there, you
think
keep turtle wax
proud.
around there.
No, I'm gonna get some turtle wax just for that. Just that.
I think he's too proud for a toupee. He's accepted the baldness.
I've done. I'm alright with my baldness. She actually saw a picture of me when I actually had hair, and she was like, "Oh my god, you actually had hair?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did."
She said you actually had hair.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I used to,
like this, girl.
Back in the day, man. Back in the day.
back in
Hey,
the day, I
that's
had an
only
afro.
dead.
Looks like a men's support group for.
I support you, Jesus. I'll give you a toupee, buddy. I got enough to go around.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
good.
sure,
I'm good.
man.
I don't need to go from black.
Look at that head. Look at him.
I
shake
don't
that
need-
hair.
I got enough to go around, buddy. I can't lose this shit.
Whoa. Hey, I'm not blind as you, okay? So, mira, cálmate con eso. I already accepted my baldness and my bad left knee. I'm good.
Did you say you just tucked your balls in your bad left knee?
I said I accepted my baldness and my bad left knee.
Oh, all right. Well, you got to slow down sometimes because that definitely sounded like I tucked my balls behind my left knee.
Be glad I'm not talking in
That's what
Spanish,
Ken's
bro.
thinking
You'll be
about.
lost.
I mean, I know every one of you looked in the mirror and tucked your balls behind you.
I have fallen.
I know y'all did it.
I have only fallen because of my slippers. Okay,
He
those
said,
slippers be
"Help!
tripping me
I
the
thought
fuck
I
up.
can't get up."
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Got your life alert? You got your little button, don't you?
At least I'm not the one getting winded out by running up the steps, Miss Asthma.
Sure don't.
She tries to outrun me, but she forgets she has asthma. And
Next thing
by the
you know-
time she gets to the steps, she's... And I'm the one running up behind her like, hey, you okay?
Get one of those automatic chairs that you sit in and they take you up the stairs.
Yeah.
Sounds like you need life alert. You fucking run a half block, you're down laying on your side.
No comprende.
I'm dying to left over here.
All right, guys. I'll check you guys out Tuesday.
Yes, sir, Sammy.
Yeah,
See you,
Sammy.
Sammy.
Later, Sam.
Sammy.
Later.
Oh,
I'll check
my
you guys
God.
out next week.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm not the one getting winded out, okay?
I'm fat and old. That's my excuse. I'm 46 and I'm fat.
I
don't
I'm
think-
right behind you. I turned 44 on Tuesday.
I'm only
Yeah, but you're not
34.
fat yet, so
I'm only
But how you are-
34.
For real? Damn.
That's
Thirty-
my youngest one here.
Damn,
Oh, and
bro.
I finally made it to 210. Finally made it to 210.
I used to weigh 215.
damn, I'm still pushing 260.
I was
Uh,
I was at
officially
260. I'm 5'10", and I weighed 260 pounds. And I was in the army.
I'm 6'2 and 260, 5'10.
Damn. Damn.
You
now
was
you-
the pudgy, wasn't you?
Bro, I had a 20-inch neck, bro.
How?
I mean, I got about an 18-inch neck.
20-inch
It's not
neck.
bad up here yet.
Because they measure our neck and our abdomen to
Were you just fat in the army? Or
how big as fuck, bro.
oh, big? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
18
You were
and a half-
swole.
18 and a half inch flaccid thighs.
Come
You
on.
know the word.
Keep it rocking and rolling, Sammy. You just keep it going.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was really a big guy.
I used to be like pretty skinny and trim, but since COVID hit, I mean, I was 220 when COVID hit, and it's just like the first 3 months I went up to 270, and I got back down to like 250, but I can't get below 250.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you
I
can.
can if I
Yeah, you
wanted
can.
to. I can.
Which one of us looked like George Lopez?
I haven't tried yet.
Sugars
You got
and carbs.
you got to get back on there, bro.
Cut the sugars and carbs. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the D's got to go. I'm done with these. I want to not.
You
smoke.
say you're done with them, but yet you're holding one.
Yeah, and I threw it down because I was going to smoke it. And I said, no, I don't want you.
A cigarette's
That's
a
a
food
that's a
depressant.
difficult thing, man. That's a difficult thing.
Yeah, it is.
Kathy put down 28 days she had been cigarette free. So and then we had a bad incident. We got some really bad news. So stress hits, and she ended up having to smoke.
Oh yeah.
Do yoga.
I mean,
If you can't do exercises
let's see,
because
what?
of your asthma, do yoga.
I dropped cigarettes for 9 years, got divorced, picked that shit back up, and then I dropped it again.
Yep.
And then I haven't drank in 14 years, so you know.
Well, once the green tea was legalized here in Oklahoma, I no longer drink.
There you go.
There you go.
There's no reason for it. No hangover, better side effects. You know, just
Yep.
all the way up, all the way around. Better.
Better side effects.
Feel way better just smoking some weed.
For sure.
I think most of this panel.
Yeah.
I hope it goes recreational in PA because I got some really good autoflowers waiting to hit that fucking soil.
Heck yeah.
Hey! Let's not talk about that. I did not. I did stress you out.
Sour worm.
I did stress you out.
Exercise that you do sexercise.
I did stress you out. I know. I'm okay.
Yeah,
When Jesus chose to stress you out. Okay. Jesus, it's your fault.
I know. She already done yelled at me for it.
Don't you just love it?
It's okay. It's okay.
No way.
All right, guys, I'm in this. I got an early morning. 5:30 comes early for me.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
This was a hoot, as always.
Everybody, thanks everybody
Love you,
for coming
fuckers.
out. Everybody in the chats, thank you for coming out.
Thank you all for listening. It helps. Just talk.
RWO, like everybody says, come on. And then what's normal stands?
You gotta start.
Go and
Just
support.
fucking do-
Go and support. Become a member today. Support them. You know, come on, y'all. If you haven't become a member, you better come today. So, everybody have a good night. We're out of here.
Good night,
Shut
guys.
up.
Guys,
Thank you.
Peace.
have a good one.
Boy.